up next. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Klay Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, they've got Tracy McGrady. Yao is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Pass to McGrady. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Yao draws the double. Here's McGrady on the mark with the 15-footer. McGrady's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Clippers.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
It's blocked by Shaq. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside, Davis. 4 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. San Antonio again missing. Those and dishes to McGrady. Outside Westbrook. High post try. Count it.
You know, Westbrook is always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Chamberlain with a screen on Westbrook. Outside, George. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by DeRozan. Passes to McGrady. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. O'Neal tried to break free. And that one's good. McGrady's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
The feed now to George. From the stripe. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
Thompson against McGrady. Outside Westbrook. Pulls it up. That shot off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Just 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on McGrady. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McGrady against Curry. McGrady right side. It's not going to go for him. Down low, here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And this the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Yao. Booker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Robertson, he's checked in for McGrady. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Garnett comes in for George. Harry Bird's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Carter in for Thompson. Booker inside. Bird cover. Robertson outside. 5 on the clock. Screen by O'Neal. On deep, Arenas. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Robertson. Misses from short range.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Carter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Oscar Robertson, the bucket on the assist by Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Arenas with the defensive effort.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Carter against Robertson. Here's the floater.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Carter looking around. Garnett right side. Bird against Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight. Arenas with it. From deep three-point range, and there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close.
Your Clippers Spirit. All right.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Brook Lopez is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's McGrady in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Fires from 18. And that one hits back iron. Enzo Booker will bring it up for Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Takes a step back. McGrady outside. Booker outside. Yao with a screen on Thompson. Stolen by George. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Carter against Westbrook. To the paint. Tries from 10. It's stolen by DeRozan. McGrady left side. Back to DeRozan. Paul George with the steal. And Davis wide open. He shoots. A shot's good on the assist by George. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Chamberlain with a screen on McGrady. Unloads from 9. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Shaq is checked in for Yao. And it's Robertson in for Booker. Then for the Spurs. Gobert's checked in for Chamberlain. Bird comes in for Vince Carter. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Thompson.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Curry against Shaq. Gobert trying to get open. And that one, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's McGrady. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
LA basketball.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Arenas comes in for Russell Westbrook. George against Robertson. On the wing, Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Curry kicks to Davis. And there's the pass to Bird. Outside for Curry. Here's the drive. Here's Davis. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Rosen dishes to Robertson. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. George against Robertson. George, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Arenas. O'Neal a screen on Curry. And here's Arenas outside. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Arenas against Curry. George with the screen on Arenas. 4 on the clock. Unloads from 13. He doesn't hit that one.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Hey, folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one.
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got...
And getting back to the game at hand, a nod to 2 guys who have really brought it for their respective teams.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Spurs trail by 5. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio. Paul George is out there with Chamberlain. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry. And it's Davis in at the 3 spot. Back to Thompson. Pocket 6. No good on the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Curry against Westbrook. Now here's Thompson. D right on him. Over McGrady. Rebound by Yao. Los Angeles leading by 5. In the corner, it's Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. And if you're just joining us, we'll play it over a minute here in the 3rd. And DeRozan kicks to McGrady. Looking to get it going. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from George.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Westbrook against Curry. Shot clock at 3. Top of the key. That one wide left. The Clippers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. McGrady against George. Shot from 6. And yes, it's good. McGrady's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for San Antonio. Well, a break on the floor, so let's talk about the league's small forward, shall we, for a second, and see which of them have led the league in free throw shooting this season. Second is DeMar DeRozan. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And They've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Clippers leading by 5. McGrady outside. Left side, Westbrook. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. Garnett outside. Pass to Curry. And here is Davis. Thompson for 3. Here's Chamberlain. He gets that one.
Chamberlain.
Now it's just a 3-point Clipper lead.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Westbrook surveying the D. Curry against McGrady. Back to Westbrook. From the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Curry passes to Davis. For the tie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Yow's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Mark, one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guards, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Gobert's checked in. Clippers leading by 3. Outside, Arenas. To end the drought, trying to get open his shot. Garnett with the block.
Cannot forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
High post, Davis. Yow's there. 6 to shoot. Curry dishes to Garnett. Stolen by Westbrook. .116 left here in the third quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Shaq. Outside, Arenas. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Now Garnett. Davis down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Arenas. The kick out to Westbrook. Over Curry. And the shot no good, a bit short. It's Gobert with the ball for San Antonio. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the middle. Right block shot. No good that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers ahead, up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got DeRozan. Tracy McGrady is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Yao into the power forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
McGrady against Thompson. McGrady dishes to Westbrook. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry passes to Thompson to take the lead. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And they recover it. Yao, that's good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
A t-shirt. Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yao, the pass to Westbrook. George against Yao. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. And it's Westbrook missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
McGrady against Thompson. Outside DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Here's Chamberlain. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. McGrady kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Westbrook. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 1.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says 0.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Curry. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. It's stolen by Davis. Curry against Westbrook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. George with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. And they're able to recover.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's McGrady. O'Neal trying to break free. A shot by McGrady, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Davis finds George. Davis with a screen on Yao. And George, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Shaq.
Well, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Spins. Here's McGrady. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
McGrady with the ball. George picks him up. McGrady passes to Westbrook. There's the triple. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so George will bring it up with the Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Fades. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Wilt Chamberlain at the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time frame. The Clippers trail. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's George. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Curry with some nice D. On offense, here are the Spurs. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Oh, missed it. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. And hopefully alligator arm a few of those free throws.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Let's go on the section. Get free T-shirts. Let's see who's the last. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Let's say that we are the best fans in the NBA.
Outside Westbrook. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
grit, grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come up with the win.
Yeah, you really made it hard for him, AD. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce. Joining our broadcast tonight, WNBA champion and finals MVP, Candace Parker. Welcome, Candace.
Hey, VA. I appreciate it. Thanks for allowing me to be here today.
Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, VA.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Paul George. Then there's Stephen Curry. And for the Lakers, the 3-ball. And AD, obviously somebody who can play the 4 or the 5 for you. In which role do you think he's more effective, Candace?
AD is effective at both, but at the same time, he has an advantage when 5s guard him and when they're forced to guard him. You honestly have 5 people on the court that are capable of bringing the ball up. So I would say AD playing against a bigger guy that has to step away from the hoop is definitely to the Lakers' advantage.
And the statistics show when AD's at the 5, the Lakers are at their best. Pass to Curry. Inside. Here's George. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Tatum. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Duncan. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Duncan. Check by Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Now here's George. Over Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Curry against Payton. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock.
Lakers foul. Gary Payton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Curry. That one goes. Count it.
This is how gifted Curry is. Able to take contact head on and still power through.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Payton. Five to shoot. The fader. Thompson pulls it in.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Davis from long range. The Lakers with a rebound. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. It's so important.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And it's Davis penetrating. And denied. He sent it right off the glass. Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Payton against George. Outside for Davis. Here's George. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
With Raleigh Section 133, and your Laker girl.
Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Tatum. Screen by Antetokounmpo to stop the drought, and Gobert with a block.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Carter on the wing. Paul with a steal. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. A minute 20 left to play in the first. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but he got a long way to go.
Here's Bird. Charity stripe shot. Giannis with the rebound. Pass to Paul. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Rebound San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively. Contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Paul. Back to Antetokounmpo. Up and over Carter. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist from Paul.
Nobody does it better. CP3.
Paul against Curry. 1 second left. And Gobert with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 4. And we'll bring it.
All right. Look who's coming under the court.
And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try.
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And for San Antonio, we've got Anthony Davis, Paul George out there with Klay Thompson, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Well, Candace, this is now the second consecutive season that has not been a traditional offseason. Not quite as short of a recovery time as from the bubble, but still 3 months from the end to the beginning of the next season. That's not a lot of time to get it going again.
It's not a lot of time, but you have guys that will learn from past years. You know, basketball now is a year-round sport. You're going to have to continue to take care of your body. That's your investment. That's the way that you get out there and play. So I think you're going to see more guys not necessarily taking complete time off, but still getting in the weight room and working on their bodies.
Olajuwon. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Davis. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead. Here's Nash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Payton against Thompson to the middle. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Los Angeles foul.
Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
And here's Carter. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And the three-pointer goes. Thompson's got 12 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Back to Payton. Takes it inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Take a break.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And he makes the first. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. And you look at athletes getting involved and making their voices heard on justice and equality, Candace. The WNBA has been on the front lines. Can you speak to that?
Yes, the WNBA has been on the front lines and, just proud to represent this league, a league that stands for equality. We are a league of all women, 80% African American, just down the line. And so we like to pride ourselves on being the voice for the voiceless.
Never afraid to speak up. It's always been the case in the WNBA. Puts it up from 12. He got a piece of it.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Ooh, poked away. Outside Curry. Pass to George. Outside Curry. Back to George. Nifty move. And he gets it to go. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
For San Antonio, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Up top, Curry. Here's Payton. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum. Stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
All right, fans. Get on your feet. Make some noise. It's T-shirt.
Gobert's checked in for Davis. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
San Antonio leading. Curry finds George. Back to Curry. Pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Driving inside. Can't connect from short range. Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks as always for your insights.
Thanks so much, Brian. This is great. Looking forward to the next one.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
Here's Bird, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Spurs substitution, Kevin Garnett.
Here's Garnett. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. Here's Bird. Another shot. Garnett, that's good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Tatum from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Tatum's got 5 points.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Ready to fire.
Here's Garnett. Here's Bird, hounded by Tatum. With the fadeaway. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Outside Tatum. No good there.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against the board. That's just great work inside.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
All right, now I think we should check out the rookie of the... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Well, it seems like now every player is expected to be able to do it all, Chris. Are the days of the specialist player behind us?
I hope so, because I tell you what, you get shortchanged with the specialists. You can only put specialists in at certain times. The specialist can't guard. The specialist can't shoot. The specialist, whatever happened to just having game? And that's what we're going to get back to. Game. What can you do? How can you help the team? Let's go.
Offensive board.
Olajuwon.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Stephen Curry, Paul George out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. Right side Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George for 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Payton from deep. And again, no good by the Lakers. Well, the Spurs shooting around 50% in the game so far. Now Thompson. Oh, stolen by Payton. Shoots over Curry. And again, no good by the Lakers. Thompson finds Curry. Back to Thompson. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to George. Nice D from Tatum.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo, outside. 6 on the shot clock. Payton with a screen on George. Here's Duncan. The 3. Davis with the defensive effort. Thompson outside. Pass to George. Now here's Curry. George outside. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. George drives in and rejected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was his defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Lakers making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. San Antonio again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Rudy Gobert.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Out left to the wing. Tatum from long range. That shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Antetokounmpo for 3. Connects from downtown. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Curry passes to Davis. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Tatum. That's tipped.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Payton. Here's Nash. He's covered by Curry. Here's Payton. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson, getting it all over the shot and knocking it away.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today?
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3.
T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Fans, your Laker girl. Substitution for your Lakers.
And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. Number 1, the Spurs. 4th, the Lakers.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 2, and Davis with the block.
See how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness, reading the game.
The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
Well, as great as he is, Anthony Davis is his own toughest critic. It's not enough to be a star. He wants to leave no stone unturned to be great.
Thompson with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo from 12 feet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Throws Throws it up high. And finished off by Tatum.
Merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminded the defense he's unstoppable.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who is the loudest. Fans, your Laker girls. Laker girls.
San Antonio with the ball. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. And here comes the break. Paul with it. Now guarded by Curry. Kept alive. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Thompson finds Davis. San Antonio again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
Call with the bucket.
When the paint Paul stays in, that allows him to make any adjustment needed to beat the job.
Curry against Paul. Thompson outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Tatum for the lead. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Outside Curry. Now Davis. Oh, they need this. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have
it. Substitution for your Lakers. Tim Duncan.
24 seconds left in the third. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it in. Payton's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Tatum, a screen on Curry. Pass to Olajuwon. The steal. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Lakers ahead. They lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. You see guys trying to force their points and not that time.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
And for the Spurs, Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Anthony Davis.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Davis with a screen on Tatum. On the wing, Thompson. Hounded by Tatum. Back to Curry. Oh, stolen by Payton. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Tatum. Davis with a rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Curry passes to Davis. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound San Antonio. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Now Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson, a screen on Payton. Curry passes to George. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Olajuwon. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Outside Davis. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Tatum against Thompson. Over Tatum. Thompson shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Payton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
San Antonio with the timeout.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Allie, thank you. They set the pick. It's George on the drive.
Yeah, on the drive, George's length is a gift, helping him get the shot off even with the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal to prove.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Duncan. Back to Payton. The rebound by the Spurs. George outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. And they get it back. Pass to George. Left side Curry. And here's Davis. Back to Curry. To tie it up. The rebound by Duncan.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Curry. Pass to George. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Olajuwon. Checked by Davis. And it's in there. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Up top Curry. Guarded by Payton. Shot is good by Curry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
A minute 29 left in the 4th. Here's Olajuwon. Tipped. And he gets it back. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Curry. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 5 rebounds in the game. to the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Second chance shot. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
That's an unfortunate drive of coach. Crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Tatum, a screen on Curry. Pass to Olajuwon. Robbed. Thompson outside. Shoots over Tatum. And too long on the shot. Now Los Angeles with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Olajuwon. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Who wants a piece? All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Let's get loud, man. Stand up and make some noise.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Now here's Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. And no good, trying to use the glass. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 3 seconds left in the game.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. And let's hear it. You're almost there.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
You love the heart that Jason Tatum brings to every game. He's a player who isn't afraid to put the team on his back. It's like the higher the stakes, the harder he plays. It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And here's Thompson for 3. Offline.
Coming out of college, Tatum showed consistent intensity on defense, but he's made great strides.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game.